Hey guys, this is Lone again for Apotheosis. Today we're using fireball throwers and they're really strong. And it's really nice when you combo them with a couple root riders just to open up walls for you. So you have the Earth Caboose open up walls, you have a wall break open up walls, and the troop launcher is gonna have wall breakers pop up. So walls aren't gonna be an issue at all for you, which historically has been kind of tricky for throwers, but throwers are very powerful. So I want to go through a walkthrough example of it and then get into live ledge attacks, and I hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a base, you're looking at where you can get a fireball. Typically, a spell tower is always going to be a nice spot, whether it's a poison, a rage, and invis especially. There's always going to be very nice spots to fireball. But also, you're looking at how you can get a quick fireball if possible. So say on this base, we did a quick fireball right into this ricochet can right here. They take out this section of the base and make a very nice funnel for our army. Because you're always looking to think about the funnel. Because throwers, if you don't funnel them properly, it's GG. It's GG. So you could try getting a deep fireball, say in this, you get this fire spitter, get down the clan castle, but that's not needed. You can have a poison spell. Clan castle's not gonna be too much of a difference if you have the poison spell. So that's the idea at least. And we do have 5 loons in the troop launcher, so use all these test loons you want on this warden. That's okay because you have the test loons in the troop launcher. You'll be perfectly fine. You want to make sure you keep the sneezy alive. The sneezy is very important. I just set my warden down to this very bottom. He's going to help make a path down here. Invis, and Fireball. And you see, we Fireball right on this ricochet, excuse me. I see we hit all these buildings here, and an Earthquake right in between all of them, take out this nice section. So right here, the base is funneled. Typically, your Warden's going to walk the direction you don't want him to go. So you want to use your throwers to help pull him the other direction. The throwers, ice golem, doesn't matter which one's going to be first, ice golem, and then the throwers. That'll pull your warden. You need to have over 20 housing space to be able to pull your warden. And then you just basically spam the whole kitchen sink, right? Then you send in the king, and you send an ice golem and the queen a bit further away to make the funnel. And you pop her ability instantly. You could use the giant arrow. The giant arrow would work out as well. You could use the healer pop. It won't matter too much, but you want to make sure you funnel this side, push everything into the core of the base. That's the idea, at least. So push right through. And you could use the ice block on your warden when you're about to fireball him. Or you can use it for the back end on your throwers, help keep them alive. The CC pops out, he drops poison. There's a hero in front of us, he drops headhunters. The headhunters is most importantly for the defending king and defending minion prince especially. Because those are the heavy hitting heroes that have tons of HP that you just takes a while to get through if you don't have headhunters. And the ice golem and the queen made a nice funnel up top. The queen pushes back in with us. And you just use your rages just liberally. Honestly, use them when you need to. And the king pop his ability in the core. And if you pop his ability in core, pretty much space an easy 3-star. And also, I had a little mess up here. I dropped an invis here by accident. But it's now is about the time you want to drop your royal champion because she can help clean up the side of the base and help funnel your troops into the back end. So we drop a royal champion at the very top. She's gonna help funnel our throwers in towards this heavy back end, which the minion prince, the crusher mortar, maxed out crusher mortar, infernos, multi gear, all of that. And she has the rock spear. You could use the hog puppet. That'll work out too. But from here, we're just using our spells to keep our throwers alive, rage them on up, help them get the damage to this section too. We pop the rocket spear so we can just help take out this section from a distance. And we still have the ice golems too. With the ice golems, sometimes they're kind of useless because they don't pop. But when they do pop, they're very helpful. So it's almost situational. So you could use Yetis in there if you want, but the ice golems, they're really nice. The Royal Champion push on through. We still have an Invis spell left as well, which you can just use on her on the back end. You can use it either on the throwers, your queen, or your Royal Champion, or you can even use it to try to redirect a spiky ball. But that's a bit more advanced. But you just easily walk through the back end of this base. And there's those ice golems again. Honestly, you could even have more throwers in your troop launcher if you wanted. You could use a whole bunch, but that's the general idea. You just set up the fireball, you get a funnel fireball typically, right? And then you send your throwers in, you pull the warden, use your queen to help funnel, you pop her ability instantly, and then you just use your king ability in that core. That's really about it. It's pretty simple, it really is. The hardest part is finding out where you want a fireball. Alright, invis, ooh. So there's 2 spots we can hit a fireball in here. Either this Invis or this Rage Tower. Both are good. I know this is a... If we get our king into this hook tower, wait a minute. We could be cooking. We gotta get him pulled by the hook. And then we fireball this Rage Tower. Oh yeah. That sounds perfect. So we can just Invis. And then we just pop the Warden. We hit the clan castle. We take it out. Okay, there we go. We missed part of the Rage Tower, but that's okay. Tesloons. We have an ice golem. We have all of this just coming on through. Alright, everything just spammed. Everything is just spammed. Headhunters, Wallbreaker, Tesloons. Alright, we'll pop Ice Golem and the Queen to help funnel. There we go. We just spammed everything, but it worked out. It worked out. A little bit goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a little bit goofy. But we're good. The boogers can help clean it back through there too. It hooked the giant, not quite the king. I want the king hooked. Hook my king, please. A root rider, and that's okay. We'll rage up. Hook my king! Hook my king! A giant, not quite. We'll just pop his ability, open up everything to his core. We'll just open it up. That'll be fine. Then we'll have these throwers still. And we can ice block the queen too. We can just rage up through here. They'll help get through this core. Alright, perfect. Alright, we'll invis the queen and the throwers. Alright, now get through that core. Queen, is she pushed in? I mean, not quite. I don't know, we'll push the throwers in though. Alright, now get through that core, please. Do your worst. Do your worst. Get through there. Get through there. Throwers raged up. Get some damage dealt. World champion, she can do some damage too. We'll pop her rocket spear, she'll help out. There we go. Multi-gear goes down. Mono is going to go down. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The plan go to plan? Nah. But does it matter? Nah. It did not matter. That Invis tower did not scare me one bit. You just can't be afraid attacking an Invis base. Even though a fireball in the Invis tower would have been perfect, it would have. But I just thought I could get my king hooked in there. I really did. I wish he would. I wish he would have. I would have just been so, so happy. Because I could just spike a ball through that core, be gone. But I digress. Look, though, still 3-star pretty easily. Even if it didn't go to plan. I mean, we didn't even get the fireball in the rage tower. I invis the rage tower. I mean, I was trying to throw, it looked like. It really did look like I was about to throw a little bit, but we're okay. Alright, this base, that core is a great fireball location. So are these poison towers. I mean, almost everywhere is a great fireball location, if I'm being quite honest. Hmm. I mean, if I hit this poison tower, what I just do, just send my warden right here, take out these 4 buildings of the warden walk, and then just have no invis fireball, just about, yeah. Alright, we'll push him right on through. We have the, what is this called? We have the rage as well. The rage will definitely help us out get through this section of the base a little bit quicker. Because it's a little just, he's a little bit slow with the sneezy. Let's just say that. He's a little bit slow. If you can help him out with speed, it's always going to be very nice. And can use all these Teslans as you need. Because you don't really got any other use for them, right? You got 5 Teslans in the troop launcher. Which is absolutely plenty. Can we get through this archer tower? I mean, we get through this builder hut. I mean, I get through this builder hut. We can say, honestly, I think we just ice block him here in a second. Ice block him, and we just set up the invis, and we just do all these invis. We fireball right into that poison tower like you're wanting. Get through this X-bow. That'll be nice. We'll send the ice golem. We'll send the throwers. We'll send the root riders, the wall breaker, the apprentice warden, the Tesloons, the ice golem, and the queen to help funnel the corner. The troop launcher, and then we send the king right on through. King help push right on through that core of that base. But everything is coming from the other side of this town hall. That's fine because the throwers hit from long range, and what is it called? Yeah, the king ability help open up everything as well. Where's the king at? He's pushing into these archers. Oh man, he's doing perfect. Okay, go back to the archers. Come on, you like those archers? You liked them before at least. Pop his ability, open up that very center of the base, hit everything. Now his base is completely open. That is perfect. We can use our world champion to help support this queen on this side. We'll get to use Ricochet Cannon with her. We'll have a headhunter as well for this defending queen. Yeah, that's what it is. Our own king's just doing some work too. Our world champion is going to help very nicely pathing through this base. And we just drop some cleanup because I mean the base is gone from here. The base is gone. We'll pop this rocket spear. We'll help out these throwers. We can just, I mean, what's the point of raging them? I mean, they're just chilling. They really are. And these ice golems, we got plenty of tanking, right? If you can get a king ability in the center of the base, you're just gonna be cooked the base. You just cooked it out. Like that entire core just gone. Just gone. Earthquake boost spiky ball. Like it didn't even matter. Like it didn't even matter. And these ice golems just banging on the wall. They're just that overkill. They're not even needed. We're an invisible champion. I didn't realize their fox still alive. It was way back there. But yeah, these throwers, we'll just rage them up, help take out this arch tower. I'll take out this back end, and there we go. Easy peasy, easy peasy. A nice little fireball, nice little king ability, and everything just ran right on through. All right, this base. We get a fireball on any of these sections, be probably decent. Like, by this hook tower be decent for sure. That hook tower, we just can't let it pull us. We could drop our ward and say instantly, and we could just invis just what, once or twice? Once here, once in this wizard tower. Now once there, we drop him here. Yeah, okay. All right, Warden will invis. All right, Fireball, right in that hook. We'll take all of that out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. With the Ricochet Cannon, there we go. What's coming from this bottom side? So we'll send an Ice Golem, we'll send the Throwers, we'll send the Wall Breaker, the Root Riders, the Tesloons, the Healers, all of it. The Apprentice Warden, there we go. There we go. We'll send the King in. We'll use an Ice Golem and the Queen to help funnel, help push everything inwards for us. King, we need him to make sure he goes inside. Maybe we should drop him a little bit later. We'll drop a Headhunter for this Minion Prince, though. Actually, two, because Minion Prince is very, very toxic area to deal with. Was it a Headhunter for his King as well? Okay. Next, should push our King inwards, at least is my thinking. That he's going to be pushed right in through here. We'll pop under his ability, open up these walls for us. Well, poison for these CC troops is, I'm sure, about to pop out. Two Witches, two Ice Golems. Oh, that's weird. We're going to rage up through this core, though. Keep everything alive. Get some nice fight through that town hall, and we're just pushing right on through. We're absolutely crushing this. We're cruising it. We're cruising through. These ice golems are super annoying though because we don't have any healers on these throwers over here. But it doesn't really matter. There's not any damage on them. Actually, there's a little bit of a fire spitter. All right, so we'll invis these throwers. Actually, that poison didn't quite take out those witches, do they? There they go. Now they're down. We'll have this royal champion coming from this right side. We'll just rage up through. Actually, no, we're not. But why did the throwers go that way? I swear. I swear my pathing in these throwers are a little bit dicey. A little bit. We have an ice block though and the rocket spear and a bunch of spells. Plenty of spells. Absolutely plenty. Pop the rocket spear for this mono. We'll drop some cleanup. Drop some cleanup. Drop some more cleanup. But yeah, this base is just gone. That rocket spear is just so helpful. You could use the hog puppet. You really could. But it's just personal preference, honestly. The rocket spear is probably stronger though. Just like this. We just took out this entire top side of the rocket spear while the king tanked for all the damage. And Little Champion didn't get hit once. Spear Fox still full, and it's a nice, easy 3-star. Very, very nice, easy 3-star. Honestly, not too bad at all. And our healers all stayed alive. They all stay alive slightly. Slightly. Alright, this base. Where's a good fireball location? What towers is hook in this core? Okay. King ability there could be okay-ish. So say we try a fireball down this direction instead. Can we? Oh, that'd be tricky to get there. Let's just do a quick fireball on fire spitter maybe. Oh, why is this base so spread? What is this guy trying to do? I don't know. I'm just gonna come in from the very very top. We're just gonna come in from the top. You don't know what to do, just come in from a corner, and we'll figure it out. Cause everything's so spread. There's like no like perfect location. There's no perfect location. What is this base doing? What is this base doing? I swear. All right, we'll rage on up. And where can we get a quick fireball? Say we get through this tower, get through this, and we can get it maybe on this expo. Yeah, or one of these expos, just depending which way he's about to pull. All right, he'll get through this multi-gear, and then from there we can just invis, and then pop his fireball right through that tower. Oh, we killed the warden. Oops. Well, that's okay. All right, let's send the root riders in. Let's send the throwers. Let's send the apprentice warden, the king, our wall breaker, our headhunters, another ice golem, the queen to help funnel, pop her ability, send the troop launcher, and we're just gonna pull it ever so slightly. The queen's very nice for the funnel as well. We'll send some more Tesloons. We want to make sure these healers stay alive. We need to make sure they stay alive, actually. We'll have the king ability help open up everything as well. The core is already open, which is very, very nice. We'll have the royal champion for this right side eventually as well. Alright, let's just push on through. Come on, throwers. Rage him on up. Help us get through his talent compartment as well as his CC's about to pop up. We drop poison for it. We still have the king ability, which will open up everything for us too, which is gonna be very, very nice back through this direction. And we still have this ice block. If we start taking too much damage, we can use it on our troops, and they'll be able to heal back up. So right now they're not taking up too much damage. We want our king to be able to open up more walls through here as well. All right, we'll pop his ability. He'll open up some nice wall section. This ice golem is gonna freeze his bottom side. Very, very nice. So we can just send this royal champion from this top side. Pop her rocket spear early. Our king's taking some damage, that's fine. Our throwers, they're definitely doing some throwing down there. Our royal champion, she's on that defending king. I didn't drop a head on her for her. Oops. All right, come on, throwers. Come on, throwers. Okay, what are they doing? Why are they so split? What is going on with the healers? Healers. Healers, bro. Bro, healers. All right, royal champion, we need you to do your thing. Need you to take out this ricochet cannon. Hmm. Healers, bro. Healers. How are they split like crazy? No. Huh. We'll clean up. We'll try cleaning up. World Champion's gonna die to a single inferno, isn't she? Yeah. They split. No. I choked it. I choked it. Well, I realized once my warden died, I probably should have ice blocked him with a fireball. That would have been a lot safer. Ideally, you should be doing that. Ideally, but I didn't. And then by the time I pushed on through, no. I raged too soon that first rage. That first rage right there, well, the second one technically, that was way too soon. I should have saved it for heavier damage to the base. Man, that's just me being silly. Me being silly. All right, where do we get good fireball value for this one? I mean, there's some spots down here, but we get the king ability put into this hook tower, be perfect. So what if we tried getting into, say, hmm. I mean, we could just fireball instead, couldn't we? We really could. Nah, I really want the king ability. So I just send my warden from this right side. Let him walk for a little bit. We'll try to fireball this poison tower if possible. Or maybe just that clan castle. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, drop our healers. Let our warden just do his thing. He's just doing his thing for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Not really any crazy damage either. So, he's just chilling. And these boogers are really nice for a single inferno as well. Definitely, definitely nice. We can help get through that. Especially with these Teslans as well. Alright, Warden, we'll just let him walk up top. We'll put a rage on him. Help him get some more damage through here. Alright, do your thing, do your thing. Alright, we'll send another Tesloon. The booger's doing well. Alright, Warden, he's just taking his time. We'll get some invis ready as well. Alright, we can invis right about here, invis here, invis here, and get right in that fire spitter. Yeah, perfect. Alright, nice. We'll get to that inferno. We'll send Ice Golem. I guess we're going into this town hall. Oops. Oops. Well, well, sometimes it just goes a little bit off plan, but that's okay. Ice Golem pop the Queen ability instantly. We just pretty much just spammed everything in. I mean, to be honest, that's what it is. We just kind of spammed everything in. We'll pop this King ability. We'll have some headhunters here to help this minion prince. We'll push right on through. We'll have a poison for the CC troops. There's no furnace, we'll just poison them. We're just gonna do the push right on. These root riders help funnel us as well, helping us open up the walls so our throwers have full distance of everything for them. They'll have some nice range to this core of the space as well. We popped the king ability early just because we wanted to open up this side of the base to push everything inwards. When I rage up to this core, we have ice golems healing us up. We have a whole bunch of Teslans as well from the troop launcher. We had 5 in there, so there's plenty. What's getting pulled? I don't even know what that was. I don't know. We'll have the royal champion. She'll come help clean up the funnel side. We still have an ice block, which we can use, honestly, just help anything through here. We'll just rage up. We'll invis this king, because he's being targeted by a single inferno. We'll pop this rocket spear of the royal champion, let her help out with some damage, and this base is just gone easy peasy. Now, it took me a second to figure out exactly how I wanted to get the fireball in here. I was really more thinking about the hook tower and the king ability, because if you can get the king to the hook tower, usually that's pretty much a wipe and a GG on a base. I mean, this is still a GG and wipe on a base at this point as well. I mean, we didn't have to get some crazy fire value. We got some decent fire value and just pushed right on through the base. So it was pretty easy, honestly. Honestly. All right, this base. Where'd be a good fireball location? I mean, poison tower maybe. How could we get there? What would be the quickest way is the question. I mean, we just enter the warden from 6 o'clock. I think that'd be pretty decent because he could walk a little bit to the left. The mono's right there. Okay, we can do that. So, Warden, do your thing. Alright, loons, healers. We're gonna rage him on up, help get through this multi-arch tower. Send another loon. Let's try to get through this multi-arch tower because this thing's gonna be a little bit of a menace just for a second. Just for a second at least. We'll have our invis ready as well. We'll get through here. The warden, he's gonna start getting hit, but that's okay. He's just getting hit by the mono. Mono is just, it's just the mono. It's just the mono. Alright, we can ice block him. And then from here, we can invis, invis, invis. And then pop the fireball. Get right into that poison tower. I'll take out that compartment. And we can just honestly rage up the warden again. Keep him alive. He'll help get through that mono. And then from there, we can just pull him. Easy peasy. We'll just do a loop-de-loop around the right side of the base. We'll drop Ice Golem. We'll drop the Throwers, the Root Riders, the Prince Warden, the Troop Launcher, a Tesloon, and we'll drop the Wall Breaker. We'll drop an Ice Golem and the Queen to help funnel on the right side. We'll push right on through. We need to push inwards. Furnace will drop poison for it. We need to make sure those fire mites do not hit our healers. We need to make sure, because if so, they'll take out all our healers, and that'd be very, 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 very bad. Extremely bad. Perfect. They won't, and the king's going in. Very nice. We'll have them open up the walls for us. Any heroes? Nope, no heroes. They're all in this town hall. We'll have the hunters all for that, and a rage spell as well. Alright, King, pull up forward. We'll pop your ability. Open up the walls for us. Once the walls are open, if the Root Riders aren't going to open it up for us. Oh, nice. We'll get right in there. Right in there. That'll be perfect. And we'll invis here. We'll rage. Where's the King? Oh, why is he all the way on the right? Okay. I mean, sometimes he doesn't cooperate, as you can see. But he will. We'll pop his ability, open up the walls for us, send in the headhunters, push right in through that town hall. Ice golems for the town hall, both of them coming in for that town hall. They'll help freeze for us. These headhunters will get some decent value as well. Yep, look at those ice golems. There they go. And that rage for that town hall be very, very, very nice. Pop this rocket spear as well. Drop some cleanup, drop some cleanup. We'll get right on through here easily. Another ice golem to the rescue. Never mind. Never mind. It froze middle of nowhere. It really did. We drop some more cleanup. And the thrower is going to keep pushing on through. The royal champion for Rocket Spear is going to keep pushing on through. Although the spear is gone now, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We got the thrower still pushing through with the healers. We got the cleanup top King coming on through. It's going to be a nice, easy 3-star. That was definitely a decent fireball for the funnel as well to allow us just push through the base. And the Queen made a nice funnel for us. Honestly, not too bad at all. Honestly. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Invis Core. If we get a fireball in there, we're set. Usually when coming from the... Where can we get Invis? From this corner? People usually bait this bottom side. So we'll summon my Warden from this very, very top. Drop Tesloon, drop the healers. We're going to get a fireball in there. It could take like a whole minute of just walking for this Warden, which is okay. Because if we get a fireball in there, we're set. That's the thing. Another Tesloon, just to make sure. We're just going to make sure everything's good. We'll use, say, 2 Rages on this Warden, help him pop through this section. Because he's getting through a heavy HP area, right? Hero Hall, Ricochet Cannon, Expo, Storages. He needs to get through here. He's about to be taking some damage too, which is what we want to make sure we keep him alive. He needs to stay alive. Which can be easier said than done, to be honest. It definitely, definitely can. Alright, we'll drop a Loon. We'll get through the storage. We'll get through this Expo. And then from here, how is it looking to get into this core for the Fireball? I mean, he's invis, invis here, invis here, invis here. Yeah, we could do that. We really could. Actually, let me get through this queen first. Alright, then get through the... There we go. Okay, and we'll ice block him. We'll invis here, we'll invis here, we'll invis here, and then we'll fireball. Right into that core. Perfect. We missed the clan castle, the earthquakes. Oops. That's okay. And we'll just drop the ice golem. We'll send in the throwers. Alright, pull our warden, please, 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 pull. Root Riders. Alright, wall breaker. We'll send in the king, the troop launcher. Alright, ice golem. Queen, help make the funnel, pop her ability. Let's push right on through. Alright, any troops here? I mean, any heroes? There's no heroes, so we're chilling. Alright, well, champion should help clean up this left side over here. We'll just rage on up as well. Help us get through this town hall compartment because we want these throwers to take out this town hall so they're not going to hit our healers as the town hall poison. Because that would not be ideal. Let's just say that. Yep, town hall goes down perfect. So the king ability, everything's just going to push right on through. We're taking our time here with the king ability and royal champion. Just because we don't have to be so pushy. We can take our time. We can walk. We got these ice golems in this core as well. This king will pop his ability, open up these walls, which is perfect. That should allow us to hit almost every single building left. I mean, it should allow us to hit every single building left, right? Head interest for this minion prince, and we'll rage up these throwers right through this core. And then we'll send the royal champion up top, pop a rocket spear, let her help clean up this top side, while his bottom side goes down throwers, the two ice golems, and the action figure. Like, come on now. Well, yeah, we made sure we got into that core because that's very, very, very important with that fireball on an invis rage core like this. It makes it way easier, and we got everything we came for, everything we needed. It'll be a nice, easy 3-star. We can get the headhunters help clean up. We got everything, so we'll be a little closer in time just because we made sure we hit that fireball. But it's worth it. It certainly is. Nice, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? The ice golem still unpopped and everything. That's how you know it was good. Alright, this base. Poison tower here, poison tower here. If we can fireball this spot, we can really fireball any spot, be fine. That's the thing. How can we get a quick fireball, make sure we hit it? Hmm. I mean, we're just not gonna do a quick one. I'm not very. I'm kind of too risky with that. I'm not gonna play too risky. We'll play safe. We could get just a warden from the very very top. Be good, because we can get that clan castle down. We can earthquake it too. Earthquake it out. Will be perfect. All right, warden. We'll just let him take his time. We don't have to be quick. We don't have to. This is kind of a toxic base in scenery at least. It makes it a little more tricky to see. Let's just say that. We'll rage up our warden. We're gonna lure the CC with the air troops, aren't we? So probably need a poison soon. Well, air targeting troops. Hmm. No, not yet. That's okay. All right, Warden. We'll invis. All right, we'll ice block him and fireball. All right, right through the clan castle, right through all of that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we'll come in behind this other heavy damage section. Actually, nah. We'll ice go. We'll just come in this way. It won't matter. Send the root riders, the apprentice warden, the troop launcher, wall breaker. All right. Where's our ice golem? Ice golem, queen, pop her ability early. Oh, poison for this defending minion prince. And we'll send the king in as well. The queen's gonna make a nice funnel for us. We're gonna pop through this giga bomb. It's gonna be a little bit heavy, but that's okay. That is a-okay. And honestly, we can just our queen. What happened to her? Oh, she went down that direction. That's fine. All right, everything. Push in, please. Push in. Push in. Poison this minion prince. Send in a couple headhunters. Actually, we'll send in all three. All right, king. He's going in. We're gonna keep just rage up through this section again. It's a nice section of rage. We'll have the king. He'll help push open the base too. Okay, there we go. The king, he's almost in there. Pop his ability, help get through that core, help open up everything except that very, very backside. That gets through all the heavy damage. So then we can just send our royal champion from this top side. We'll pop our spear early just to help out. Drop some cleanup, drop some cleanup. Have an invis spell for her as well. She'll help get through that top side. Well, everything at the bottom is just chilling. It is just completely chilling down there. So we get through this expo, which was a little bit annoying, right? We'll get through this air defense. We'll get through all of this. The fox, will the fox live? Nah, Fox is dead. That's okay. That is a-okay. Royal champion, do your thing. You got the king and the throwers doing their thing at the bottom too. You just gotta get through this ricochet cannon, which you have throwers and the king to help tank for. Royal champion, she tried her best. She certainly tried her best. All right, throwers, do your thing. King, do your thing. Down goes the ricochet cannon. Now this royal champion, she's gonna be a little bit of a menace. She is. Oh no, time, time, no. That's gonna be it for me, isn't it? That is gonna be it. I'm gonna be out of it. I'm gonna be out of it, man. I really should send my throwers around this right way. That would have made more sense. 'Cause we went through this heavy damage early, and then would have had the king ability back through here, and this back gonna be nothing. Cause this back end is what's getting me here. We had all our spells for this section of the base. Yeah. Oh well. Well, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. But that'll be okay. That will be okay. We did end up going plus 295 because we had this one big mess up. Then we had that mess up with our pathing for our throwers. We should have went the other direction. We didn't. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, other than that, there is some nice easy 3 stars for the rest of them. Defense is not working. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hit by some crazy things, and the crazy things are not what I'm trying to defend, and evidently they're not defending for me, but that's fine. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.